A commonly asked question we get at LightingShrink is what sizes connect what wires. In this case, I'm going to show a yellow connection, which is our medium. Basically, we're going to take our button barrel connector and we're going to connect 3 12s in one location. The smalls typically do not connect a multiple 12s on one side, and the mediums do, so keep that in mind. So basically, we're going to take 3 12 cables. We're going to slightly twist them together. We're going to take the medium connector. Sometimes I like to make a point at the end, and that way they slide in just a little bit easier. And then I go ahead and spin the wires on, spin the butt on, and that's what creates a point, which basically allows the wire to go in a little bit easier. I go ahead and grab our ratcheting crimping tool. This tool is process patented, and it has extra long handles that won't release until tight. Basically look for the yellow. Go ahead and push the wires in, make sure they're completely completely pushed in. Squeeze until tight. Another commonly asked question we get is why don't we make the handles a little bit shorter? We basically like them longer so that if you're connecting multiple connections in a day, could be 10 up to 100, you're going to like the increased leverage that the longer handle gives you. Go ahead and grab the medium LightingShrink tube. I like to put it on the ends that have already been connected so that basically you don't have to fight the strands of wire. I slide it on. Now, grabbing the other side, in this case, this is going to be 2 10s. So you can take 2 10s or multiples of 12 and put them in either end. Go ahead and put it in the other side, the medium barrel. Push it in. Grabbing our ratcheting crimping tool, look for the yellow color code. Go ahead and put that there. Squeeze the handle. And again, as a reminder, if you only squeeze it halfway, the tool will not release. Squeeze it completely, and it makes the reliably tight connection. Another commonly asked question we get is it okay to have some of the copper strands exposed? Yes. The inner adhesive lining is what's going to create a gasket over this and conform to the circles, which is basically what we're sealing, as well as seal any of the exposed copper strands. Go ahead and slide the tube over the connection, trying to center it as best as possible. Though sometimes if it's a little bit off, it's not that big a deal. As long as it's going to be sealed, as long as you make sure that it's covered and sealed. Now we do recommend a hotter gas. It'll make the connection go a little bit faster. With LightingShrink's outer tube, it is tougher, so that you can attack it a little bit more with heat. Start in the middle, gently heat it. I personally like to hold it on a little bit longer, especially when you're dealing with multiple strands and multiple copper, multiple jackets, and that's going to allow the inner adhesive to squeeze out and create that seal that makes LightingShrink unique. Continue to heat until you see the ooze come out of the ends, sealing the cables.